This meeting is being recorded.
Yes, a blessed evening to each and everyone, most especially to all of you in the States, and a blessed morning for all of us here in the Philippines. The topic that we are, well, you were able to listen to and undertake is a topic that is important for our own Christian life because we as Christians should act with humility. And humility is accepting the truth that will set you free. And even Jesus warned us because time and memorial, even in the Old Testament, there are certain heroes that were falsely accused by villains like the priest, the old man in the story of Esther, or even you can always see the one in the story of Joseph, those who accused him of doing something to the queen. That's another thing. And they always make it a point to put down the person. And that I do believe Jesus warned his disciples. Better for you to lose your tongue, better for you to lose your eye, but better for you to lose your hand, no, than to suffer your whole body in Gehenna. So Jesus was already trying to say what you do with your part of your body is tantamount to damnation to hell and condemnation to hell. And Jesus was aware also of the tongue that also placed him in the cross. The Pharisees, the scribes, the Sadducees, they all band together to label him as the one who is against the emperor, against the king, and against the Jewish believers. And that I do believe is what bear false witness does. It takes us away from humility. It takes us away from the truth, and it takes us away from the gift of our true knowledge of God. Because once you become dishonest, you distort your image of God. You distort your relationship with God. You distort everything that is basically of God's, because God is all truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, isn't it? And from which we come to understand that everything that is begotten of the Son is begotten of the Father. And all of us do need to be reminded of that. Need to review ourselves, because sometimes the thing that comes out from each and every one of us it's something that came from the heart. But what comes in, whatever it may be something of an argument, or maybe something of an impression. But what starts in the heart is the one that we project. And if it projects dishonesty, it projects bear false witness, it accuses another person of something that is wrong, wherein it is not, the truth, then you distort the relationship. And I do believe that is already has gravity. The sin of dishonesty becomes the sin of so many other sins that brings about the condemnation of the soul. So as we continue in our review, may we continue not only to speak of the different factors that we understand this topic is all about, but another thing also is that we come to reflect in ourselves. If ever we also fall a little bit into that, and we come to that moment wherein God is also looking for each and every one of us. He wants each and every one of us to be the first to be saved by this teaching, and he wants us to be the promoters of such a wonderful thing that is honesty. A blessed evening to each and everyone, and God bless.